There's one thing that's been overlooked. What fans hate the most is over-friendliness. No. The thing that drags fans to rock bottom is dating rumors. And the one who caused these idol scandals to explode is a heinous, anonymous group. They are Black Venom. They don't care whether they destroy a person's life. They think their action is righteous. They are fans, but also people who expose the corruption of idols. They are vigilantes of the fandom, the ones who consider idols as products for their own entertainment. The one that exposes the most dating rumors is Midnight, and right now their target is Yohan is tired trying to avoid all the girls. A boy interrupts the class piece. He breaks the big news, a scandal involving Yohan.
What is this?
Yohan dating. Yohan being rude. Twitter is giving him all sort of attention, but for wrong reason. Gritting his teeth, he curses her. He is hopeless. Not only him, but also the class was in complete chaos. One of them says, "How dare they spread rumors?" Another girl says, "True or not, he was in an izakaya. I'm going to unfollow him." With a death glare, she challenges her. Nothing is settled, so don't dare to jump to conclusions. They start to tear each other up. The scene before him is more terrifying than horror movies, but he got to stay calm.
The company was ready for something like this, so they prepped us. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. But pick up the damn phone, Joha.
He cries in agony, officially defeated. In the meeting room, Lono accuses him of wanting to leave the group. That could be the only possible reason explaining why he got himself involved in a dating scandal right a few months before their comeback. She got agitated hearing him. It is not fair judgment, especially for something that wasn't his fault to begin with. Seeing that she still can't understand the severity of the situation, he says,
"Look at you. Do you really not understand what's going on? It's Midnight we are talking about. They'll do anything if it sells well. That's their specialty."
Her heart dropped. She was trapped, completely at their mercy. A sweet voice says,
"It seems like you've messed with the wrong person."
Her face screamed her true nature. Other idols also came. It will be an interesting show to see. Even more entertaining when it didn't involve them. Hearing their disgusting comments, she could be the air out of them. She gets closer and whispers to his ear,
"It's time for you to step down. You should give your spot to younger idols."
1 minute before the video, Lono is fighting with Yohan. Someone shouts, President Che is heading back. One member is about to faint due to stress. Who is Yohan dating? Other idols start to make nasty comments.
Thanks to you, we're probably going to get a lot more gigs now.
I hope you have saved more money. If I were you, I would never step a foot into an izakaya ever again.
Today I had to work so fucking hard because of those ugly-looking fans. And their breath smell like shit.
This isn't about Yohan's scandal, but a recorded voice of an idol meetup.
If you want anything, just go on Instagram, like a post, and play it off as an accident.
Let's play Would You Rather? An ugly rich fan or a pretty one?
Finally, they realize it is their voice.
What's wrong? Why don't you stay a little bit longer?
Wait, isn't it Candy's voice?
Is this funny? What? Singing events are hard? I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I came here.
Her eyes were out of focus. Her breath was shallow, and with a stunned face, looked at the monitor. Yohan, I always believed in you. She mumbled, no under her breath. Holy moly. As expected of perfect idol.
What the fuck just happened?
She shouts at the top of her lungs, turn it off. The next second, she throws something at the TV. Seeing her desperate attempt, Yohan made a sound. Was it laughter?
You ask, how did this happen? Not everyone has the same type of black. There is a clear class division in Black Venom. The darkest black member is Vanta Black, who is none other than Hong Joha. I'm the Vanta Black.
Everyone, including his group members, stared at him in disbelief. Was he really laughing? In this situation?
You poor hypocrites. Now you've entered my territory.
Fans come first. With the full support of fans, Black Venom establishes a large presence on Twitter. When an idol's screw-ups become revealed, the amount of donations coming in will be tremendous. Those within Black Venom had their own specialty: dating Midnight, crime Jet Black, collector of deadpan fans Indie Black, bully Charcoal, and who rise above the sky, Black Venom's leader. I'm Vanta Black.
As expected, the announcement drops within an hour, but the donations are already going crazy. How much can I make?
Midnight, are you really going to release that scandal?
She was surprised to see Vanta's text in the group. Usually, it's hard to get a hold of her.
Of course. It will be crazy.
Really? It seems to me that you didn't find something crazy, but found a sponsor.
Jet Black. What do you mean? Charcoal? A sponsor?
What is our policy towards sponsors, Midnight? Since when did we decide to receive money and post false rumors?
Indie Black? Receive money and post false rumors? Who?
Answer me, Midnight.
With a trembling body, she typed an apology for her mistake.
I went there because I was told that he would be there with a bunch of female idols. I got the money thinking it must be true.
To her disbelief, Vanta sent a recorded audio.
You guys decide if it's true or not. And don't ruin our reputation with bullshit rumors. This is my last warning.
How did you?
You mean, how was I able to record this?
You are here.
She was a little taken aback. Just like how surprised would you be after winning a fat lottery?
Stars aligned. It is my lucky day.
Just like that, she pressed the record button. Let the hunting begin. She grinned at her horrified, hideous face.
But by far, the most delicious prey was you, Candy. I don't really have any alternative motives when dealing with stupid scandals. But this time around I do have a bit of a motive behind it.
He walked past them and left them in their misery. The post that Vanta Black made immediately became the top trending post. And Yohan, who was thought to be ruined, was put on a pedestal. Also with that came expected risks. Candy's fans send bomb threats to Vanta Black.
But it's a relief that there was no damage to his reputation.
Stepping into his room, he came face to face with an angry, giant black hole.
You went to an izakaya in my body.
She kneeled before him, begging for forgiveness. She really didn't want to violate their contract.
Thank you.
He was thanking? It was surprising to hear, but not as much as what he said next.
Thanks to you, I will be able to sell myself better.
Sell? Why do you talk about yourself like that?
Well, idols are products, aren't they?
He talked about it so casually, like it even wasn't about dehumanizing himself. He gets close and pats her head.
Anyway, you must have suffered quite a bit today.
It wasn't the first time, and nor will be the last time that he had to deal with these situations. It gave her a new insight.
Everything around you is a ticking time bomb and people constantly try to drag you down, and yet you are here.
In her response, he said, I'm Yohan. Remember? She comes to him. Thank you for protecting black boys all this time. This sudden recognition took him cut off guard.
What? Are you plotting something against me?
It seems like you forgot since we argue a lot with each other, but I'm your fan.
Fluster, he scolded her.
Don't say such disgusting things in my body.
Yohan, are you sleeping? I'm coming in if you're not. After all of this, he's already asleep? His mental is crazy strong.
He thought he must have been super tired. Before he leaves, he hears a voice. The bed was fidgeting. The reason why for one goddamn second they couldn't stay still is because of this proximity. Suspicious Lano walks toward the bed. They held to each other tighter. Lano touched the sheet and said with uncertainty,
Are you really sleeping?
Joha pulls the sheet over and shouts at him.
Why did you wake me up when I was about to fall asleep?
Yohan used the distraction to roll off the bed and hide, but made a thud sound in doing so.
Did something fall?
Panicked, she explained that it was his body pillow, and then tried to kick him out of the room.
Let's go outside and talk.
It happened so fast that Lano didn't have the time to process anything. When room was safe, Yohan freed himself from the sheet. Looking at the door where they had been just a second ago, he thought,
Since when did those two become so close? We never talked before. What did she do this time?
on the balcony. Joha, arms crossed, stands before him and asked with an attitude.
So, what is it?
Looking at his expression, it looks like he's about to go off about again.
To her surprise, he didn't fight. Instead, he said, sorry.
Sorry for misunderstanding you and acting like a jerk.
He continued.
And
Locking eye contact, he said.
You were awesome back then.
A moment lingered between them.
Bloody hell. This is so cringe.
Cringe or not, she was already moved by his sincerity.
You just realized. I was always this cool.
In response, he quickly left the balcony, saying get lost to her.
Why'd he tell me to get lost when he's the one leaving?
Stepping into his room, she felt a sense of déjà vu.
Hey, why is your face so red?
The investigation didn't finish with that question.
What were you talking about? What did he want? What did he do?
Then he goes on and on and on. Her ears literally bleed.
It's because you put walls all around yourself. Make some friends. All right? Friends.
They fight back like cats and dogs, but the air shifts when she says,
Enjoy it. I like living in your body, so while you have mine, don't be so cutthroat and try to enjoy yourself. You hadn't had the chance to enjoy your school life, but now you have.
Low-key, he was moved by her speech. It really resonated with him.
And now,
He opened the window.
please leave.
Are you seriously telling me to leave from there?
Yeah, we can't get caught, can we?
You told me to enjoy my life. Are you telling me to enjoy it in heaven?
Heaven? In your case, aren't your chances of going to hell higher though? I think that's a little bit too ambitious for you.
Then, with a fake, sweet voice, she said bye and kicked him out through the window. Next day, on his way to school, he thought,
Joha, you don't have any friends, so what do you mean by enjoying myself? How can I make friends when I never attended school?
a group of girls passed by him. 1 second they were giggling, the next second they were ultraviolet screaming.
What are they looking at? Oh, so they are fans.
Looking around, he started to see the same pattern and something clicked.
We're in a period of idol competition. This is where the true me shines.
This guy needs to chill down. It's just making friends. Okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Ever since the existence of idols has been established in the world,
Year 1997.
female students would be together around in classes,
Year 2008.
always without missing a beat.
Year 2016.
The year that rivalry idol fandom started. And now in the year 2023, comes the warning era of idols. Among them, 2 idol groups boosted the strongest fandom. October and Black Boys.
October Fandom 23. Black Boys Fandom 1.
Why Hong Joha is the only Black Boys fan here? That's strange. Whether you look at it in terms of size or power, there is no way our fandom would be defeated. So how can there be so few of us?
When the teacher comes, he gives a group project, an assignment about the future direction of the global cultural industry. Apparently, it is worth a lot of their grade. Those who still haven't found a group, team up together. And of course, the bully seizes the chance to make fun of them, pointing at their insecurities, and that they should name their group Bomb Disposal Squad. He calmly proposed an idea about international cultural exchange and how it will affect the economy. Then she stands up and tells her,
Why don't you stop minding us and worry about your assignment? People who are unnecessarily triggered and mind others are real losers. If it is not that, then do you like us? In that case, please take your interest somewhere else.
And when he says, let's go, his 2 group members follow him. In the schoolyard, he thinks now that there is no distraction they should get to work. But no, they have another plan.
Let's film a reel.
Those 2 clearly enjoyed themselves.
I really want to film something like this with a friend.
This body shall make your dreams come true.
They are crazy. Why they are filming reels, instead of doing the assignment?
It's lunchtime now, and he wants to talk about the assignment, but yet again gets interrupted.
This is the first time I was able to comfortably eat inside the cafeteria. The fourth stall in the restroom has always been my dining area.
Same here.
It's so lovely to have friends.
While it was all rainbows and sunshine, Johan's mood was stormy. Finally, he gets them to work, but
Hey, you too.
for them, nothing was more boring than studying. They rewarded themselves by having dinner after a hard day of project working. Mostly him, of course.
Joha, you were really cool earlier.
That's right, you were really so good.
He got too caught up in the moment that he accidentally splashed all the juice on the project book. Yohan couldn't stand these idiots anymore.
What the heck are you two doing?
With a death glare, he said.
Friends? Since when did I say that I'm going to be friends? After being with the two of you for a whole day, I understand why you have no friends. Are you two preschoolers? Is what's above your neck just for looks? You've done nothing but ignore me the whole day. Name one thing that you have done right. That's why people call you losers. Just get out of my side before causing me more trouble.
He leaves before giving them any chance to apologize. Walking to home, looking at the book, he thought maybe this time he had gone too far.
Wow, look who's there.
As usual, Bully picks a fight with her by humiliating her.
Are you an outcast even with outcasts?
She does something more childish, which is taking her book.
I don't feel that well today. Okay? So just stop.
Hey, you've been acting up recently. I'm already annoyed by you and your go Yohan, but now you're making me even more irritated.
Why is she talking about me? It is because of the fandom thing?
It is too ridiculous he can't help but smirk.
No wonder you were so on edge these days. Is it because of October relationship scandal? You are pathetic.
What the hell did you just say?
He crossed the line.
I told you that I'll kill you if you ever reveal that you're a Black Boy fan, didn't I?
What did she just say? Joha had gone through all of that just because she liked me?
A flashback.
Not again. My Opa lost everything after that bastard debuted.
Like salt to her wound, she heard Hong Joha fangirling over that bastard. After tearing up his picture, she said,
Everyone get out. Or else you'll end up like her.
She threatened her that if she ever fangirls, she will make sure to make her school life miserable.
I distinctly remember I warned you. We can't argue that you didn't deserve it.
She bullied her just because Hong Joha liked me? Why on earth does she like me that much?
I bloody hate you, go Yohan.
She is bored to death. He has no one to talk, to text, or even chat with. His hobbies are handpicked by his manager.
Even what I enjoy doing is off limits. This isn't the dream life. If I keep living like this, my third eye will open. Give back my body.
As soon as he stepped into the class, she noticed those two idiots were not there.
No wonder the class is so peaceful.
Sitting with his thoughts, he realized maybe he was harsh on them.
It's boring when they are not around though.
From the corner of his eye, something grabbed his attention. Daram was surrounded by Ariam and her people.
What the heck are they doing?
Ariam towers over Daram, demanding their assignment. Although she was trembling non-stop, she refused.
No need to be so scared. I'm just saying that as classmates, we should help each other.
Watching their interaction, Yohan realized that now Ariam had targeted his friend.
You know that I'm a trainee in Cat's Entertainment. I can get you in the waiting room of BB.
BB stands for the abbreviation of Black Boys. They look down at her like how a predator would look at its prey.
Seriously, who said you can do that?
Running with all his might, he cursed Ariam.
What I've learned about them during the assignment is that, although they look like idiots, they're kids who treat their friends preciously.
Panting, he reached them, but Daram wasn't there.
That's our USB.
No. Daram lost it against me. It's ours now.
Hand it over. All credit is mine, so you have no right to take it.
I believe we had a miscommunication here. When I said I can get her into BB waiting room, she gave it to me voluntarily.
Like a stab in his heart. He was shocked to hear that.
As expected, I have no friends.
The one who passed the monthly evaluation is only Go Yohan. Others can pack up their belonging and return home.
It is what he wanted, but it feels so wrong. His friend left without any goodbye. A voice comforted him.
There is no need to be sad over them, since at the top of the pyramid, there's only a seat for one person. They are not your friends, they are just extras. Tools to make you shine more, okay?
I shouldn't have trusted her from the beginning. But why do I feel this way?
Hearing their footstep leaving, something clicked for him. He called them.
I should get rid of these useless thoughts. I have to think like Joha now.
Before Aryam could notice, he twisted her arm and asked her to give the USB back. Aryam is no fool. She won't make the same mistake again. 2 guys came and freed her. But it didn't end up there. Those boys took it upon themselves to teach her a good lesson.
What the hell is that?
Apparently, all along Dharam was secretly taking photos of her bullying Joha. They wanted to attack her as well, but she threatens to report them for assault. Also worth mentioning, she is one of his fan. Aryam backup come into place again. They nail her in place.
Stop!
He appeared out of nowhere. Diokun's push was so impactful that Aryam landed 1 or 2 meters away. To make matters more dramatic, he says that he collected all the nasty comments she posted about him, and if he gives the evidence to Yohan's attorney, they can sue her. And like that, through the love of friendship and the power of fandom, they overcome the bully. Technically, it was this guy who chased them away.
You two are really
Drama queens?
You're VVIPs in our waiting room from now on.